Hi people, Night Voice again. I seen the paper today, Google, talking about closing their offices here in Australia because of this censorship thing that they want to do on the internet. The Australian government. I mean, shortly we'll have nothing, we won't be able to do anything. And this censorship thing is, I don't know, if it's got anything to do with, I remember a couple of years ago, they either did a test run of a internet filter or something they had, and I remember a 14 or 16-year-old boy broke through it within 10 or 20 minutes, I think. If that's the same filter that they're trying to ram down our throats now, I think it's probably because they spent so much money on it, I think it cost them somewhere, I think from memory, 92 million or something they spent on it, and this young bloke broke through it within 10 or 20 minutes. So like I said, if that's the same system they want to ram down our throats now, I think it's just try and save face, because they spent so much money on it. I mean, this government, I know we've been through a bad patch as far as the financial world situation, but the amount of money that this government has been dishing out, and the amount that's been ripped off by different people doing shonky stuff is just unbelievable. I mean, I mentioned the other day, I think, or I've got a video sitting here somewhere I'll probably put up in the next couple of days about the stimulus package running out. New housing, building of new houses falling by 5 or 6%. People are worried about the interest rates, but this internet censorship, talking about child pornography, you're never going to stop child pornography, pedophilia, people visiting sex sites or whatever they look at on the internet. I have a saying, not everybody smokes, not everybody drinks alcohol, not everybody gambles, not everybody goes on sex sites, not everybody's a pedophile. The people who do those sort of things choose to, but not everybody does it. Like I said, if they're worried about child pornography, I mentioned in a video about this bloke in Tasmania, this 12-year-old girl. Locked them up for 40 years and throw the key away. Advertise the fact. Advertise it everywhere. Advertise it on the internet, advertise it on television, advertise it in the newspaper, anywhere you can. Anybody caught mucking around with children, whether it's via the internet or physically, they're going to get 40 years. You'll never stop it. Doesn't matter. It's like anything on the internet. They bring something new out, you can guarantee someone will break through it. How do you think all these people hacked different sites on the internet? Get into bank accounts of people? They even cracked into NASA in America. Someone brings, something in, someone will break through it. But having Google talk about pulling out of Australia like they have in China, it's just crazy. The internet should be free for everybody. Whatever you want to do, you do it. If you get caught, look, they can track anybody's computer. They have your IP address. How do you think they catch these people? They just need to employ more, instead of spending 92 million on, if that's what this filter is, the one that was out a couple of years ago or whatever, the 92 million they spent on it, why don't they put that into having internet police? They've got internet police now. People who just sit in rooms watching, tracing IP addresses. Just employ another, I don't know, whatever they need, and get these people. Simple. I mean, all the stuff that's happening is it's just crazy. Anything to do with kids. I see this young bloke in over the eastern states, 24-year-old, blackmailing young girls for sex. Got them through the internet, cyberspace, or whatever you call it, or on a chat site. I mean, what's wrong with the parents letting young girls go on these chat sites? And I mean, I know it's pretty hard. I've got a daughter myself. She's only a teenager. It's pretty hard to see what they're doing if their computer's up in their room or whatever. But like I said, the stuff on the internet, but not everybody looks at that stuff. The new site that's up now is, well, I don't know, it's been around for a bit. I read it on the internet the other day. I thought, oh yeah, I'll check this out. So I went on it. There's kids on it, and it advertises 16 and over. But there's kids on it, 8 and 9-year-olds, watching all this stuff. And some of it's, well, kids shouldn't be watching it anyway. But I caught a bloke last night. I don't know where, somewhere overseas. He had his 8 or 9-year-old boy sitting on his lap, and he's on the site. And like I said, there's some wackos and sickos that pop up on the site. So that young bloke would have been sitting there watching it. I mean, it all comes back to parents. You know, I mean, it's pretty hard, like I said, it's pretty hard to know what your kids are doing if their computer's in another room. But I think there's a few internet blockers around that you can set up yourself to stop your kids going on certain sites. But you know, the kids are pretty smart these days. They know how to get around them. You know, so I don't know. Look, most kids by the time they're 12 or 13 know what 1 and 1 is anyway. They know what goes on. They see a little bit here and a little bit there, or one of their friends tells them. You just got to hope that your kids are educated enough about talking to people in these chat rooms. Because if they're going to watch other stuff, they're going to watch it. Nothing you can do about it. But as far as chat rooms are concerned, well, yeah, there's quite a bit you can do about it. You just got to educate the kids. You don't know who you're talking to. Could be some old bloke like me. Anyway, let's see what happens with Google and this government. You know, this guy's, if he thinks that, you know, putting censorship on the internet's going to fix things, well, you know, he's living in fairyland. But I think, like I said earlier, I think it's all to do with this, well, either it's the same program. There's 92 million they spent developing this program, and this young bloke's broken through it in 10 minutes or something. Anyway, night voice. I'll catch you later.